The Luxor right here.
Yeah, Luxor here.
Careful for you drive. 22 mummies, 18 of pharaohs, and 4 queens.
What does that mean?
What? They're all original. This was actually real life.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome to this very special video. As your boy Henny, and I'm in Luxor, Egypt. In this video, I'm going to be taking you guys to all the best things to do in Luxor, as well as going to be a first impression, as it is my first time in Luxor, but I'm going to be showing you guys everything. Best things to do, first impression, and an ultimate guide in Luxor, Egypt.
Yes! Let's go!
That's a mummy? 6-month-old baby. So we just arrived to Luxor. Let's go and explore Luxor. Welcome to the very first of the Africa travels.
Whoa! Egypt!
Welcome, beautiful people.
Yes, you can make one.
We're on a journey walking the streets.
Welcome to Egypt. We got rocked up!
I'm from Egypt. Ancient history, you guys.
Anyone in the world
Very special.
come here in Egypt.
Marhaba. Huh?
Aye.
Very safe every places.
Yalla.
You can make what you want.
Yeah, tell us.
Egypt, make what you want.
On the journey, we're still going.
Welcome, my friend. Welcome.
Welcome to Egypt. Woo! What's going on, you guys? If you guys are finding a great place to stay, I highly recommend you guys stay at Bob Marley Hostel. But not just any Bob Marley Hostel, Bob Marley Sharif Hostel. This hostel is exceptional. It's one of the cheapest hostels in all of Luxor, Egypt. And you got breakfast included. You got the rooftop, which is just exceptional. You can see all of Luxor. And not only that, you guys, you have the best staff here that treat you like family, look out for your best interests, and take you guys to all the best places. So you guys got this recommendation from me, Bob Marley Sharif Hostel, to be the best place to stay in Luxor, Egypt. And let's continue on, because I got more to show you of the best things to do in Luxor, Egypt, and the first impression. Come on.
Listen to me just a moment, please. I am your collegian here. My name is Hamdi. Nickname is Damdi. You have today about your sightseeing for East Bank. East Bank, you have 2 places different you will be visit. First one, Karnak Temple, and second one, Luxor Temple.
Stay tuned for this journey. What is that again? This is what? 3,000, what is it?
200 years old.
Say it again?
3,200 years old.
Welcome, my brother.
You're welcome.
Tell him where we going right now.
Yeah, it's special here.
Where do we go?
Welcome Hatshepsut Temple.
Yeah?
الدير البحري Temple Hatshepsut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ama-
Sanmut. Sanmut.
San Mount.
Yeah. Sanmut.
San Moon. And Temple Hatshepsut.
Yes.
Where the queen is.
Yeah.
Amazing, guys. So this is one of the next best things to do in Cairo. Yes. Let's go. One of the next best things to do in Luxor, Egypt. Come check out Temple Hatshepsut up in this mountain. There's something very special.
Somalia, now in Africa. So in the 9th year of her reign, Hatshepsut made a mission to Somalia. She brought back to Egypt frankincense, sycamore, myrrh, and henna trees. So this is 3,500 years old.
Very fascinating, guys. This already.
Hatshepsut was the only female pharaoh in our history. So Cleopatra was not typical Egyptian. Cleopatra had Greek origins. Hatshepsut took over the throne after the death of her husband. She had no boys. She had only one daughter. But her husband had a boy. He was only 7 years old when his father died. Hatshepsut took over the throne and she ran Egypt for 20 years. During 20 years, she made 2 obelisks in the Temple of Karnak. She dug a tomb in the Valley of the Kings, not in the Valley of the Queens. She imitated men, so her pictures, images, statues always showing her as a man with even the fake beard. And finally, she built this temple, which was her funeral temple. So people could come later to pray on the souls of the dead kings after death. Each pharaoh had a funeral temple, but hers is unique. Hers is the only temple built on 3 levels, 3 floors, and of got ramps and steps in the middle leading up to the second, another one's leading up to the third. The first and the third floors were very much broken, were very much restored in the last 100 years, but the middle one, particularly the extreme right side, it has the best preserved colors. This is where you see the chapel of Anubis. You know Anubis? The jackal-headed god, the god of mummification. And this is where we're supposed to see pictures of Hatshepsut praying to Anubis, making offerings to Ammon. Supposed to see her pictures, since after 20 years on the throne of Egypt, the 7-year-old stepson became 27. And he was quite angry. He lost the power of his father for many years. So he might have killed her. We're not quite sure. But we know that he was very angry and he destroyed her images, pictures, and statues. So there was a statue of her in front of each pillar at the top floor. Now we can see ruins of 8 or 9, and they're nearly new. But looks carved into the mountain. It was not. I mean, it was built in front of the mountain. Around the temple we see many caves and holes, and they were just tombs of the workers. Those who built the temple a long time ago were buried next to it. Small little tiny caves, nothing inside. Around them is the wide track, leads up to the top of the Valley of the Kings. Tourists used to hike it on foot, on donkeys, until 2005, not anymore.
So you guys, I'm in the Temple of Hatshepsut, and he's gonna give me a little exclusive. Let's go down there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's check it out. Check it out. So right here, if you see, this is the original carvings. So you guys, the Temple Hatshepsut is a very popular temple in Luxor, Egypt. Highly recommend it for you guys to see. It is one of the largest queens in Egypt to reign for 20 years. We're here in her temple. It's pretty amazing. Yeah? What does that mean? Oh, okay. And it's important? And who is this?
This is Tutmosis here. Tutmosis number 3.
Wow.
Tutmosis.
with the god Amun and with the god Ra.
Amur? It's Amun Ra. You guys see the ancient history right here. And these, if you guys can see, these carvings are from the originals. It's taking me on exclusive.
Okay, I'm explaining for you how to make alabaster stone. Alabaster stone, there's 3 different colors. First one, it's white color. Second, it's a brown color. And it's 3 color green alabaster, 3 different color. You bring the stone behind Valley of the King, behind King Valley. 65 kilometers behind King Valley. You bring the stone by donkey, by camel. Don't use it for the car. Big size by camel and small size by donkey. First steps are testing the shape. What you make the form of the vase, the form of the cup, the form of the bowl. This shape the vase. First step, you try hold it over light. What you use more? Wrap it by material of outside. Mother of alabaster and you glue together. Why wrap it by material? If you make the hole inside, the vase doesn't break.
That's it. Hey. Guys want to get really nice souvenirs? This is right by the temple Hatshepsut. Very highly recommended place. Everything that you see in this place has been created by hand from the gentlemen that you guys see right outside. So you're helping the locals. When you guys get something here, you're supporting the locals and you're getting real traditional Egyptian art made from locals by materials of many different kinds.
Hi everybody. Good morning everybody in America. This is with you from YouTube channel of my dear friend
Hani. Hani's world, my friend. Alright guys, so we're just getting to the next place, Valley of the Kings. Welcome. Where we? Yes. African love. Where are we going right now? Valley of the Kings? Amazing. Guys, a very highly recommended spot in Luxor, Egypt, guys.
And Ra rises east, sits west, disappears for 12 hours and then rises again. So it was like a circle. Rising was birth, setting was death. Hours of the day, lifetime, hours of the night, underworld, rising, rebirth or resurrection. But here we see pictures explain the journey in the underworld. And the journey was in a river. So we see the pharaoh on the boat, sails in the underworld, and gods and goddesses around, pushing, pulling, dragging, rowing to finish up those hours. God Horus, the falcon-headed god, son of Osiris, from the goddess Isis, as well you see Anubis, the jackal-headed god, the god of mummification, occasionally mummifying the pharaohs. As well, you see a picture of a goddess called Nut. Goddess Nut was the goddess of the sky. She was a woman, bending over. So we see her arms. It's good to know that once Pharaoh started ruling, they started digging the tombs. So the longer the Pharaoh ruled, the bigger, the greater the tomb was. Pharaohs love to have big ones, so they kept digging into the mountain. But 10, 15, 20 years, king's dead, and they had to bury him very soon. There were only 70 days to finish up the tombs. 70 days were off the mummification process. It took 70 days, but they were not enough to finish up the tombs. That's why all of them unfinished. 200 years later, by accident, another pharaoh dug his tomb on the top of it. So all what came out from the new one covered the older one till 22, when it was found by Carter. The other tombs around, my friends, were stolen long time ago. Treasures were melted down, recycled, sold, whatever, but the mummies were useless. So they left the mummies on the floors of the tombs. Those mummies were later collected and hidden in cache. You know cache now, C-A-C-H-A, like a storage or cascade. So next to Hatshepsut's temple, there was a cache found 1881. In it were found 38 mummies. Now, or recently, they were taken from Al-Tahrir Museum to the new museum. You saw this celebration? Yeah. 22 mummies, 18 of pharaohs and 4 queens were just moved 2 days ago to the new museum.
We're stepping into the tomb of the Valley of the Kings. As you guys can see, everything you're seeing is original carvings, original colors, nothing has been restored. Quite amazing, you guys. Let's keep on going down, and I highly recommend you guys to come see Valley of the Kings. One of the most important monuments in Egypt, and it's just a gem. When you guys come in, you guys are gonna see a real pharaoh tomb, and there's a few tombs all around that you guys could check. Habib. You guys, this is the tomb of Ramses' son, of the second.
Yes.
Quite amazing, you guys. Few tombs all around Valley of the Kings.
Bye, honey.
All right, my brother.
Bye. Welcome to Egypt.
As you guys can see, we're going all the way down underground in the Valley of the Kings, heading to the tombs. As you guys can see, there's many hieroglyphics all through. Everything that you're seeing here is original colors, original carvings. Nothing has been reformed or restored, which is pretty amazing. Let's keep on going on this journey and getting a little bit of a more understanding of the Valley of the Kings. Guys, that was Valley of the Kings. So let's go on to the next best things to do in Egypt. Let's go. Habib, let's go. We go to the next stop of the next best things to do in Luxor, Egypt. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're going to our next place of one of the best things to do in Luxor, Egypt. We're going to be going to Valley of the Queens. Hey! Let's go. So far in this video, I've taken you guys to Karnak Temple, the biggest temple in all of Egypt. Queen Hatshepsut Temple. I've taken you guys to Valley of the Kings, Edfu Temple, Colossi of Memnon. So anyways, we're here at Valley of the Queens.
Yeah, we're Valley of the Queens.
And let's go check it out. Valley of the Queens.
Yeah, all these holes in the mountain, like you see over there, it's going down. This is the tombs, but unfortunately, this is undecorated one.
Yeah.
Undecorated, we have here about like 90 tombs, you know. Unfortunately, they didn't have any expeditions. They are working now here. They're working in many places else, but not here from a long time ago. It's exactly about like 1985. We didn't have anyone that's working here, so that the the place is still very rich with tombs, you know. We have all about 90. The most of them is undecorated, but we have the most beautiful one ever in Egypt. It's dating back for Nefertari, you know. So can you imagine like the most impressive one? It's located here.
So the best tomb in all of Luxor is here, and it's Queen Nefertiti.
Over there.
Queen Nefertiti tomb.
Nefertari.
All the way there, stretching down. It's in like a cave,
Entrance.
as you guys can see.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nefertari, she was being the wife of King Ramesses II, or we're calling him Ramesses the Great, you know, the longest one ruling Egypt ever, about like 62 years.
Nefertiti.
Yeah.
What's her history? Is she like, she reigned in Egypt? Did she come from Egypt? Or she was from another country coming here?
No, she is a pure Egyptian one, but we are not sure from which area she coming, you know, but maybe you are thinking maybe she coming from Noba, you know?
Noba.
From Noba, so that he carved like a huge temple for her.
Wow.
There where she would live with her family.
Wow, it's really fascinating, guys.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest, most beautiful tombs is here in Valley of the Queens. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. The carvings of the hieroglyphics here and the colorings, these are all original infrastructure. These have never been restored. Still to this day, it's at the same as what it was thousands of years ago. Very fascinating. Anubis. These people actually lived here. Like, this is not even like, what mind boggles me, you guys, is that this, what you guys see, this was actually real life. These carvings and drawings are telling a story of our old times. So when I see something like right here, when you see a face like that, that was something that actually was a part of this earth. But these were what they call the gods that came down. Anything that you see that does not look human-like, or something from a god entity, or from a higher, like something that's not even described yet, still to this day, we don't even understand the answers to this. And this is one of the tombs. Mate, what do you think about all this?
It's amazing how could build those structures.
Yeah.
And the paintings, they've been survived.
I know that they survived.
Yeah,
it's really.
The paintings, they survived for thousands of years. It's still like fresh, like from yesterday.
Yeah, I highly respect the fact that they really took enough effort, the Egyptians, to keep everything as reserved as they can. That's a mummy?
Yeah, I think it's maybe 6 months.
6 months year old baby.
Miscarriage.
Miscarriage.
Yeah, the baby.
Wow. So we just stepped into the next one, the tomb. You guys can see how deep. This one goes really deep, actually. Guys, these are tombs. These are the tombs of the pharaohs. As you can see, the stone colors of the blue are the gods that reign here. Anything that you see of blue skin, they're different compared to the humans. You can see the symbols upon them. You can see this is a regular human. This is probably a pharaoh that lived. And then you see right here, one of the sun gods. I think it's sun god Ra. So here, what you guys see is unrestored. You can still see the carvings, the colors of it. This is a rare one right here. What makes this one so important?
This one is important because dating back for the Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut, that's meaning the royal wife, the royal queen. Which one is it? You know, we have to look. This one maybe like in the corner over there. She's sitting, behind a god he got from the second life, but he cannot, she's naked here. This one is untraditional scene. You can see, but her body, like the most hot sides, it's not exposed for us, so cannot see how she is, you know. So he's naked, she's naked, but it's not clear to us.
Absolutely fantastic, guys. So this is Valley of the Queens. Highly recommend you guys to come check it out. One of the best things to do in Luxor, Egypt. You're gonna see something very ancient. Not only are there queens here, there's princes here, there's kings here, there's gods here. So you're gonna see a lot that there is to do, a lot that there is to see. And you're gonna have the #1 tomb in all of Luxor here, the tomb of Nefertiti. So what is this village called? It's
Karnak.
Karnak.
Yeah,
and this is the heritage to the ancient Egyptians.
Yeah, this is where all the people was been living here.
Wow.
But nowadays there is nobody there.
Nobody lives there.
Nobody, only one family.
Wow.
Only one family.
One.
So that's all the people that was been going out from here by the government because this is the valley of the workers. We discovered 95 tombs. They are inside the houses.
Wow.
The outside was being built from the outside from mud bricks, and the inside it was been actually like a cave or a tomb.
Hey guys, I just want to let you know, I want to highly recommend one other thing when you're in Luxor, Egypt. You have to take a sailboat tour when you're in Luxor, Egypt. You get to see both sides, the West Bank and the East Bank. And it's absolutely beautiful. The scenery, the trees with the mix of the desert type of vibe. If you guys are going to be taking a sailboat tour, I highly recommend you guys get connected with Mohamed. And you're gonna see his link on the descriptions below. Get connected with him and you're gonna take an awesome sailboat tour.
I want to say the people come enjoy in Egypt, so enjoy your holiday and to watch the tomb and to watch the hot air balloon and to see the Nile River and enjoy time in Egypt. Don't worry for everything, so people come enjoy because this is wildlife in the time. You enjoy your holiday and inshallah everybody come travel to Egypt.
Amazing.
Easy peasy, lemon treasy.
Say it again.
Easy peasy, lemon treasy. Water everywhere, but not to drop to drink.
My brother. That's my man Mohamed, and you guys will get connected with him. He's an awesome guy, highly recommended. I recommend it to you guys. When you're in Luxor, Egypt, get connected with Mohamed and get on this amazing sail tour.
In the Nile with a smile.
In the Nile, say it again.
In the Nile with a smile.
Bye, brother. Never die. Say it one more time.
Water everywhere, but not to drop to drink.
Sailboat cruise, you guys, in the beautiful Nile River of Luxor, Egypt. Amazing. Guys, this is Luxor Temple. Luxor Temple.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. You guys see so much engraving.
That's true, and it has different cultures and different buildings. We see or we saw ruins of the church, we saw the mosque. I mean, the church is nearly like 1,500 years old.
Definitely.
The mosque is like 600 years old. Well, different cultures and different religions.
Definitely.
And it's amazing temple because of the condition of that. I mean, you see the columns are in amazing condition.
For sure. Highly recommend it. And lovely to have this gentleman here bringing us around to this tour. And big shout out, what's your name to the world?
Imad.
Big shout out to Iman for here. And guys, highly recommend Montasser tours.
Welcome from Egypt, my brother. We have that with me, sit down with me from Dakar.
Allah, shukran.